What's up, everybody? Saturday Night Live. Here we is. Oh, man, what a week. I'm kind of glad it was, I had yesterday off, man. I've been so busy this week. It's been ridiculous. But hope y'all doing good out there. Those who are out there, what have we here? James Laura, what's up, buddy? He says, is that one of those, Jackson? It's the same one I've been playing all week, my man. I haven't broken out the old one, other ones. I mean, there's one in the back. It's yeah, you can see my backup guitar in case of emergency. But yeah, we got that one, just in case. But that's one of those Jacksons behind me for sure. Juji, good evening to you. Stardust is in there. Derail's in the house. Happy Saturday, Derail. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. James says it's been raining all day where he is at. Yikes, man. It's been pretty clear around here. Jake in the house, he says, evening Rick, is it super chill Saturday already? If not for football, I'd lose track of, I know, right? I know. There you go, James, there you go. Jam Jake Music, what's up there, buddy? Good to see you in here. Appreciate that, Jam Jake. Juji said Rick House that flavor. This is an old one. This is from like the summertime. It's yeah, it's like like a fruit punch almost. It's pretty good. I like it, but yeah, they're not bringing it back. So I have maybe 5 or 6 cans left of this stuff. We're trying to get rid of stuff. We have so much soda. I'm trying to whittle it all down. But this one's pretty good. James says, you got a Marshall amp too. It's loud as that. I know, buddy. All Marshalls are loud, man. Some of the loudest stuff on the planet, man. Well, I got a lot of songs written down here, so I don't know what we're doing, honestly. I almost just like didn't want to stream it all. Like, yeah, I don't even know right now, but I was like, yeah, I got to get doing something. But I have no idea. I'd have no new song of the week, man. I just took a week off this week for writing songs. It was so busy. My job was so busy. And every day I was just like, you know, I did the streams every night, but I was so tired. So tired. So I did not have time to write a song, but it's fine. I'm basically doing like songs of the week. We're going through all the old songs. I picked a bunch of them. Sarana Kasha says, having to convince my 9-year-old nephew that it's really you playing. He just can't believe it. I told him I'd ask you to say to him his name is Cash. Well, you tell Cash it's real as it can be. It's real as it can be. We got plenty of songs, so hang tight and enjoy the show, Sarana and Cash. We appreciate you out there. Bo, what's up, homie? Good to see you, dude. Judy said, do you ever accidentally try to drink your vape and puff your soda? Sometimes. It depends. Depends on the day. What we got next? All right, we're going to do 30 seconds. I haven't done this in a while. Actually, I did this week, and it went over pretty well, so I figured I'd do it again. It's a pretty fun song. It's probably too early to play that, but that's all right. I did practice a tiny bit prior to this. But we're going to play some different stuff today for sure. Changing it up. Well, let's see. All right, we got the next one ready. Okay. Darrell says he's doing good. That's good to say, man. That's good to hear. And James says, do I like Judas Priest at all? Oh, of course, brother. Of course. Sorana, thank you for being here. Darrell says, Rick, your Raiders play Cowboys. I know, buddy. I know. I don't know if it's going to be a good game or a bad game, but I'll be watching. Jake said, I'll say this once and move on, but Boomer sooner. We went to the Tuscaloosa today and got it. That dub. Down goes number 4 band. There you go, brother. Thank you, Juji. Darrell said today was a bad day for him in college. I hear that, man. James said he's been listening to Black Sabbath forever. That's what's up, dude. Donald James in the house. What's up, Donald? He said he got to finish up, but he'd be lurking. No problem, brother. Jake said he needed y'all to beat A&M. My team could leapfrog them in the rankings. There you go, buddy. Thanks, Benji. Appreciate it, man. Good to see you here. Evan Kelly in the house. What's up, Evan? Good to see you, bud. All right, well, man, we're just going to move on and keep doing our thing today. I got a lot of songs, so we're going to rip through them for sure. This one called Suave. some old Suave right there. That is a smooth song. Hence the name. Hence the name. Oh man. Let's see. We got some channel members in the house tonight. We got Donald James and Evan Kelly up in here. Good to see y'all. Say Sue Truitt, how you been? Good to see you. No problem. Happy to see you here. Hope you're doing well tonight. Vlad Kiev in the house. How you doing, buddy? He's been waiting for that stream. Nice to see you too, buddy. Glad you could join us tonight. HDS in the house. What's up, buddy? He says, what's up? What's going on, my man? Evan said you saw Breaking Benjamin at the Knot Fest. There you go, man. Sue Truitt, how you doing? Juji says she loved that one. That's a fun one. I enjoy that one. Something different, something different. Sue says she missed all week and hated every minute. Oh, I feel you. Yeah, it was a pretty decent week, honestly. We had some fun this week for sure. I've been tired though. It's my job is we lost 3 people off our team. So yeah, the workload is doubled a bit for just about everyone. So it's a little busier than usual, but it's what I get paid to do, which is fine. But yeah, I've been tired. It's been a lot harder the last week than most weeks ever. But I'll get through it. I'll make it. I'm a big boy. I can do it. Jake in the house with his 19 months. My goodness. He said, that's the longest relationship he had in a while. I feel it, man. That's amazing, dude. We appreciate you. You know this. You know that, man. Jake said he stays faithful to the channel. He got in early, so he wanted to see all the major landmarks. 100K, 250K. We're trying, buddy. We're trying. And this is going to be this. I think this 100K is going to be the toughest of all landmarks. It's man. But I said at the beginning of this year I was going to work harder than I ever did, and I have. And so probably next year I'm going to work even harder than that to hit this 100K and beyond. But I'm up for the task. And I appreciate each and every one of you that support me to get there. I appreciate it. Rosana Boyanoche, good to see you tonight. How you been? Yeah, and I got to echo Stardust. She said Jake's been an amazing support for so long. It's appreciated more than you know. It is. It is absolutely. Absolutely. All right, what we got next? 0906. Is this the one? I think Juji missed. She wanted to hear this the other night, but she had to leave. She wasn't feeling good. That's all. I feel that. Maybe this isn't the one. What is this song? I got two 0906s. All right, yeah, this is the one Juji wanted to hear the other night, but she had to leave a little early, no problem. We're gonna play it for her tonight, dang it. So there you have it. My mammy bars untightened. Okay. Well, this one goes out to Juji. She likes this. She likes this song. I like this song. 0906. This is a fun one to play. It's kicking into overdrive. I literally just dropped my guitar pick. You know, it's gonna be one of those nights. I literally just put my pick in and it fell in. Let's try it again. Shake it with another pick. That's like, I like that one. It's got so many cool changes and melodies and parts. Just don't hear that all the time. All right, going back to old school, an old one here from February next. Let's get that loaded up. Yeah, we're doing the songs of the week. That's tonight's theme, songs of the week. Going through just about every song of the week I could throw in there for the one time. Yeah, start this thing. Yeah, the goal is to hit 100K by June. That's it. And especially if it's right around my birthday too, would be amazing. Eh? We'll see. Rosana Obrigado. Let's see. James said he like heavy metal. He drinks water sometimes. That's what's up, man. You gotta drink that water, man. I drink it all day. People think I drink Mountain Dew all day. People think I have a drip feed of Mountain Dew going in me every. I don't. I drink like one Mountain Dew a night, if that. That week, the week that I did afternoon show, I didn't drink a Mountain Dew all week, not one. I drink a lot of water. I drink water all day at work, and I have a bottle of water next to me when I'm chilling on the couch. It's very rare that I do soda all the time. That's for sure. If I do any soda, usually it's like a couple sips. I have a bottle of wild cherry Pepsi that I like to drink. I might take a sip or two, just to wash everything down. But that's about it. HD said pig tossing as a theoretical technique essential to. It is, man. You got to know how to toss them pigs, man. I know, man. I got real good at it too. When you're playing the big crowds, man, and you just I just whip them out there. I got a video of me I know I got a couple of videos of me tossing into a major crowd, just whipping it like extra fire. That's funny. Juji's feeling that. There you go, the dynamite fire. HG said, some hit the floor, others like mine, laying in the trash can. I swear to God, man, I don't know if you can see them, but I mean, this one's right here. But I've had the same 4 picks. I pulled out 4 picks 3 years ago, or almost 3 years ago. I pulled out 4 picks and I put them on this table. It's been the same 4 picks ever since. I've not changed them. I got literally 2 bags of picks on that, and next to that amp over there is like two full bags, unopened bags of picks. I ain't touched them. Jake, you're the man, brother. He drops a super chat. He says, my Sooners scored 23 points today to beat Alabama, so that's a good number for shred. Now that's a what's up, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you there. I like your logic. Jude, you said that's blissful insanity. Thank you. HC said this has a beauty and chaos. A little bit, yeah. It's wild and crazy, man. It's like it's cool. It's like rips and it's chill and it does all kinds of stuff. I like how it goes. It's fun. Thank you, Jude G. There you go, Donald. That's what's up. Sue Truitt said, I almost said Sue G. Jude G and Sue G. No, Sue Truitt. She said that was flat incredible. Thank you, Sue. Appreciate that. Val Kimber up in here. What's up, dude? Good to see you, brother. Oh, you know what? You're right, Jake. You're right. And T-Bird said this other week. Let me see what I can do. I meant to turn this up a little bit the other day. Yeah, because I did listen back, and it is a little lower than usual. For some odd reason, I don't know why. Let's see what we can do here. Mike Ox. All right, let's crank it up to 4 dB. Check. Maybe a little gain on that. Check. Hello. Let me know if you can hear that better. I run this a little differently than my weekday one. And I haven't updated my mic in like eons on this one. So let me know if that's a little better on the mic. If you would, please. I appreciate it. You're not going deaf, Jake. But let me know if that volume control change fixed things. Val said, in the South, all sodas are Cokes. I don't know, man. I'm all Pepsi, man. I'm a Pepsi guy. Donald says he can't drink anything with sugar. He can't drink anything sugar. Everything is zero. He used to drink Mountain Dew, watermelon zero. I feel that, and I know I got a friend at work. He can't drink the soda, sugar stuff anymore, or soda for that matter. But yeah, for me, I can't drink the diet stuff. It makes my stomach all messed up. I think it's because of whatever that new type of sugar they use. I don't know. I guess I grew up eating sugar, and that's what my body needs. You know what? I forgot to turn to live chat. Goddamn. I might have missed some chat, but I apologize if I missed your chat. I forgot to turn it on. Donald J says he cut and shaped his own pick so they feel kind of dang, man. Well, how do you do that? I know some people will take like these picks and they'll like scrape them in the like in a carpet so it kind of sharpens them. I don't know, man. You can see like, if you use these type of picks, sometimes they cut them bad. Like there's like a little, I don't know what do you call it, like a little vinyl or something like from the cut, and you got to scrape it off somehow. I feel it, but anyway, you know, whatever pick you use is the pick the best for you, man. I tell you, that's for sure. HD said he got a whole Tupperware of picks. I know, man. You only need one, honestly. Well, I have a bunch just in case, and yeah, when I was a kid, I used to have like every single kind there was, because I kept trying different ones. Yeah, DC from Malaysia. Good morning to you, buddy. How you doing? All right, Jake said much better. I appreciate it. I forgot to change that. I believe it was T-Bird was up in here last Saturday, I think, and he said it sounded low, and I was like, "Nah, you're tripping." I went back and listened. I was like, "Oh shoot, he wasn't tripping at all." Well, hopefully this was better for everyone. Eduardo Campos, he says, "Good evening, Ricky Eduardo from Brazil." What's up, Eduardo? Boa noche, amigo. Good to see you tonight. Let's see. Sue says, "Funny how having a great practice will get you the bestest mood." I know, right? I know. Val says he loses every pick he buys. Dang, man. I mean, man, they've been, like I said, they've been saying, I got picks. Every guitar case has more picks in it just in case, you know. A lot. Reference frame, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? What's the next? Okay, oh, this old one. This is from February. I don't know the name of it, but it's kind of a cool song. Let's check it out. We're gonna rip through. that in a minute. I messed up a part too. I forgot what I was doing. I was like, what am I doing here? That's what happens when you don't play songs for a long time. You forget what to do. But I got back into the groove. No problem. No problem. All right, 621. All right, it's some weird song. It's kind of a chill ballady song, but we're going to play it. All right, where are we at here? Yep, says, you plan to watch the Michael Jackson movie? I sure do, yeah, I want to see that. Sure, and it's like a Michael Jackson's nephew. I think I looked it up, and it was Jermaine Jackson's son playing the part. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And, you know, the families agreed to play the movie out, and apparently they're already working on a sequel. They think it's going to do so well, they're going to have a sequel going. So, yeah, I'll definitely be watching that, buddy. Val said, you got a challenge for me if you choose not choose to accept it. It's the Thanksgiving song and make the guitar go gobble gobble. I'll have to see. I wonder how you do that. Blah, blah, I don't know. I'll think of it. But next week is Thanksgiving. I'll probably stream on Thanksgiving early or something. You know, maybe 8 o'clock or I don't know. I'll have to figure out a time. We don't have anywhere to go. We're not doing anything other than sleeping in on Thursday. Wait, is it next Thursday? Or no, it's the Thursday after. I'll think about it, buddy. But yeah, when Thanksgiving comes, I'll probably stream on Thanksgiving for any wayward souls such as ourselves here. And you know, it'll be later on, so you know you can spend time with the family. And if you can make it, cool. If you can't, no problem. But we're probably gonna do it nonetheless. But I will think of a Thanksgiving song. That should be interesting. Reference frame feeling that. There you go. Jake said that backing track is old school. String sounds great. Well, thank you, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking of. It's sometimes when I write old school, you know, that's the way I write. I get metal songs or riffs, 80s-ish vibe. And I try and modernize it a little bit. Val Kimber feeling that. Donald James says, old school will always rule. You know that's right. Thank you, Juji. There might be some songs you have not heard in a long time here, so I pulled a bunch out of the archive here. Donald James feeling that. HD's feeling it too. Thank you, guys. Edward says, Rick, you're awesome playing Panther Cemetery Cat. There you go, buddy. That's what's up, man. Val Kimber, thank you. Eduardo, appreciate you. Don says, what is this? A Michael Jackson bike? Yeah. Hey, released a trailer the other day. Last week, I think it was. Yeah, but Michael Jackson's nephew will be playing Michael Jackson, and the footage so far is pretty amazing looking. It's pretty insane looking. I'm looking forward. I like those biopic movies. They're pretty cool. I've seen all the ones. I've seen like the Freddie Mercury one and the Elton John one, and I'm trying to think what other ones are out there I haven't seen yet, but I've seen most of them that I can remember. James Larson, they're saying Michael Jackson was a monster. I wonder if it's true. I don't know, man. You never know, man. People want money. People want to find ways to get money for nothing. And Michael Jackson was, I guess, an easy target. I mean, he might have been questionable, but I don't know if he was that bad, honestly. You never know, man. You never know. I think he was just robbed of his childhood, honestly. And he, you know, wanted to help kids and this and that, whatever, I guess. I don't know. But I know for a fact he was robbed of his childhood. There's no doubt about it, man. From the age of like, what was he? Sorry, when he was like 7 or 8, they had him working all the time. And his father was a tyrant, man. Bad, dude, but you never know, man. That's how things were back in the day. Sue said they got a turkey from Popeyes. I've been seeing stuff about this. Yeah, it's a big old turkey. I was like, dang, that's pretty big. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet, though. James says, Rick, I can tell you're a little tired. Oh, man, I slept in good, too, man. I slept in the last 2 days like crazy. I still need some more rest. Tomorrow I'm going to sleep in even harder, for sure. Gordo Mush says, the Dirt Motley Crue movie. That was good. Yeah, I remember. I watched that, too. That was real good. The guy who played Mick Mars, he also played in the Game of Thrones, but he nailed that. He nailed that part. That was awesome. Val Kimber knows Joe Jackson was a mean man. That's right, man. He was a mean man. Metallica. Rosanna wants Metallica. I don't know any Metallica. Oh, this is about the best Metallica I know, Rosanna, off the top of my head. Let me think. Eduardo want a little paint. He like that semi. Some classic riffs right there. James says they have 2 turkeys on Amazon for $5. Dang, $2 turkeys for $5 on Amazon. That's crazy, man. How would they get that to you? Judy says she'll probably get some fresh Polish fruit to reheat on turkey. Now there you go. I don't know what we're gonna do. We'll probably get something. We'll probably buy something next week. But what is it? Today's the 15th, so it's next week, or not next week, but the week after. Yeah, we'll probably get some sort of something. I'm sure we will. Probably some mashed potatoes and some sort of turkey style thing, or this or that, or something. I don't know. Last thing we did meatloafs or something, like the little meatloafs. They were delicious. A1 again, what's up, homie? Good to see you, brother. Dude, you said there's your song right there, right? 2 turkeys for $5. James said, if you're into rock and roll long enough, there's a whole underground thing of sex and drugs, but he didn't want no part of it. I feel you, man. When I was a kid, I did. I wanted a part of all of it. But I'm good now. I'm good now. There you go, Eduardo. Judy says 2 turkeys for $5. There you go. I mean, it'll almost be a blues song. HD said Chinese turkeys for $5. I heard you could get 3 on Temu for $3. And you can get 4 for $1 at Wish.com. You never know. I'd be afraid to eat any of that, honestly. I'd be afraid. All right, here's some chill ballad song. I think this was an acoustic song. I'm going to play electric on it because I don't even care. But I never played electric on it, so what you have to try? electric on that one. I don't think I ever did that one. It was always like an acoustic one, that one. Well, that's fun. I got all kinds. Let's see, that was 620. Oh, that was 621. Okay. Apocalyptica is next. We haven't played that in a minute, too. All right. Well, there you go. That was some fun stuff there. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me on a Saturday night. Val talking about that Team Moo turkeys. That's right, brother. James said he did his share of partying, but enough is enough. I hear you, man. I stopped it off about 15 years ago now, man. I ain't partied like I didn't party like it was 1999 for a minute, man. Reference talking about that wish turkey too. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Rosana, thank you. Mucho. I learned some new Portuguese and I forgot it already. Muito obrigado. There you go. Eduardo's feeling that one, man. Hey, she said make a Wish Foundation Thanksgiving Day dinner. Wish turkey with stuffing surprise. You never know what's in there, man. A1 Gam feeling it. Thank you, brother. Obrigado, Rosana. Val Kimber's feeling that tone. Thank you. But in case you missed it and you're interested, IK Multimedia gave me a link that's on my community page. If you're looking to get Amplitude 5 or Tone X, the stuff that I use, it's all 50% off right now. And the best deal is if you buy Amplitude 5 Max, you get Tone X Max. That's worth like almost $600 for both of those things, normal price. So if you're interested in like getting the tone like I do, use the Amplitude 5. I can guarantee you, go to my community page and click on that link and get yourself a great deal if you're looking for it. But if not, I feel it. Juji's had the candles out. There you go, Juji. James said he liked to drink coffee. Does anyone? I haven't drinking coffee in a million years, bud. When I was in my 20s, I did, because we'd be partying all night, and I gotta go work at like 8 in the morning. I'd crank it up, that coffee, man. A1 say it's just smooth, goes well with the rain there you're having. Oh man, you're in Cali? Dang, brother. I feel it. Rosanna, thank you. James, he's in Cali too. Man, got some Calis in here. Donald's in Sacramento, man. Y'all Cali bros. Reference says, we have freezing rain in Quebec. Eesh, that's never good. Juju says, rain here too on the East Coast. We ain't seen no rain. Donald James says, ever seen the movie Party Animal? That used to be Rick. Oh man, I don't know. I never saw that movie. But I can tell you, that's all we did, man. We smoked, we drank, we snorted, we did everything, man. All the time and everything. We tabbed up. We did all kinds of stuff, man. We got drunk quite a bit. I'm surprised we lived through those days, but we were in our 20s, man. We had to party it up. We were trying to be Pantera, honestly, because we watched vulgar videos so much. We tried to be like Pantera and just be partying all the time. Berto, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Sue says she got ever coffee every morning. I feel that. A1 asks, what Mountain Dew you drinking? Rick, you always got the good. Yeah, this is from like the summertime. Baja Point Break Punch. I bought maybe 2 or 3 12 packs of it, and it's so good. I cranked it down hard, man. I'm running low. I only got a few more left. Val got had that pepper in his coffee. Wait, you got pepper? And Sue wants hazelnut. I never put anything. All I'd ever do was just cream and sugar. That's all I ever did. It's something that they usually where I worked at back in the day, they had the that carnation. I don't even know what kind it was. It was like a French vanilla cream flavor, and I pour a bunch of that and then throw a ton of sugar in it. It was pretty good. James said he got 3 dogs barking. I hear you, man. We only got one, and she go all the time. When she wants to go, we got to go. James said, when you're young, you can get away with partying. He's surprised he's still alive, too. I feel it, man. John says those guys are crazy partiers. Those guys would have been too much for me. I know. That's what we did, man. And then when we met Chuck, It was turned up to another level with Chuck, because that's all he had was beers, Jim Beam, and Jim Beam was his favorite, and we used to crank that down. Every time we went over there, we'd be tore up, man. And on top of that, smoking. That was crazy, bro. Berto asks, is that an Eye of Horse? Yes, it is, Berto, yeah. Yeah, influence. I love Power Slave, the album Power Slave, so I had to. And I got this tattoo first, this one here, which is like a whole band logo. And of course, this was blank. I was like, well, I can't leave it blank. It looks stupid. And I was like, well, let me get that. I started looking around, like thinking for ideas, and I was like, yeah. Power Slave, let's go. There you go, James. Pour some sugar on it. Yeah, I had to have it, man. I had to have it. Don said, it's hard to see bands can go on tour, party all the freaking time, and function. I know. But, in a way, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how they do it, because, I mean, you definitely stop, and then you got to go to sleep, and you wake up, and sometimes for me back then, it was like I could sleep, and then I wouldn't do it all day, and then it was just, we'd start doing it at a certain time, But, yeah, it's rough, man. Shoot, even when I was on tour, when I started touring in like 99, I didn't do nothing, man. I drank, and that was about it. There was no smoking or any snorting going on those type of tours. So I could get away with it, man. I wasn't partying all the time. And I'd pretty much be chill all day. And then after the show, I would do stuff. But I'd always make sure that I was completely sober and alcohol, drug-free before, we played. I wanted to put on the best show I could. And then after the show, all bets were off, Judy said, have you worked on learning any more riffs? And I did not. I did not have any time this week to do much. I mostly practiced just practicing, just scales and exercises, trying to get my technique better in some ways. Berto says, have you play acoustic? Yeah, we will in a little while, probably in about 30 minutes. We'll crank up a few jams. Don said, if I live like that, but I wasn't touring, I feel you. Yeah, like I said, man, and even when I went to the studio, man, I'd wake up and I'd go to the studio and I would record all my tracks sober, nothing. No drugs, no alcohol, no nothing. And then once I was done, the day was over, and I knew I was like, I'm done for the day, then it was, yeah, I'd celebrate for that day. Every time I played a show, once I got semi-famous or whatever, every time I played a show. No problem, Burrow. We're gonna play some acoustic here in a little bit, buddy. So stick around for sure. But yeah, I didn't. When I started working with Rob Rock, I kind of changed a lot of things and kept it pretty chill. I make sure I was always sober before I did any shows or any recording or anything like that. There you go, reference. Feeling that, yeah, buddy. We'll crank it up. I think Juji did send me a song from a couple weeks ago, and I gotta find it though. All right, let's do apocalyptic. Let's go. cool song. I like that one. I like to write more stuff like that. Just big, epic, thundering masterpiece or whatever. That's a cool tune. All right, let's see what we got next on this list here. 927. I don't even know. Some of these tunes I like listen to for like 2 seconds. Like, oh, I haven't played that. Oh, I haven't played that. 927. Okay, let's see what this is. All right, we'll get that ready. And what else we got here? Excuse me. James said 30 years ago he knew some rock stars. He missed a life, but he can't do it anymore. He's 60 years old now. Dang, brother. I feel it, man. We all getting old. We can't do what we used to do, that's for sure, man. But we had fun doing it. Donald says, World Dane, I heard that guy took like 20 shots of Jaeger or something right before he went on stage. Whew. Yeah, I heard that too. And Midnight from Crimson Glory was very similar. But I don't know why World Dane did it, but I know why Midnight did it. He had like crippling stage fright. I don't know why, man. He was like one of the best singers at the time. Had nothing to be afraid of, man. I don't know, but you never know what's in people's minds. But he had to drink a ton to get on a stage. It was crazy, man. I don't know. Crow in the house, what's up, dude? Good to see you, brother. Sue says, my little dog is saying it's time to go out. Oh, no, that's all right. When you got to go, you got to go. Thank you, Sue. Great to see you. And we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be on tomorrow night for sure. Jake says, I guess this is a good backing track for God Tier Training. That's a cool one, man. Don said, those minor sweeps are clean as well. Thank you, buddy. Some of them were better than others, but yeah, I've been working on my sweeping and trying to clean up a lot of, some bad habits that I even have, I do have bad habits. I've been working on my ascending 16th notes right now is one of the big things. That and then arpeggios or sweeps and stuff. Trying to get those much cleaner. Daniel Dark, thanks, buddy. Good to see you. Okay, Judy resent the email. Okay, just in case. I know I downloaded them. Let me see. I thought I downloaded them. Or I downloaded one of them. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff in here. Was it was one of them the Long Road Home? Juji, I think that's the one I downloaded. I think that's the one I listened to. I was like, that one could work better than the other one, I think. I don't know. I'll listen to it. Judy says she loves apocalypses. Me too. I like movies like that. I like when the whole world's gonna end, type of movie. That's my jam right there. Donald says, I'm not gonna lie, when Rick plays Juji's song of the week, there's something exciting about Rick's improvisation. Thank you, buddy. I enjoy it, I enjoy doing that, It's what I've always done, is improving, until I come up with something, like, of course, when I'm like writing a song and I'm going to record it, I will make that solo concrete, and I'll do a ton of edits or tries, before I'm happy with it. A lot of these songs I've just been kind of, throwing it out there and seeing, but sometimes I come up with a little bit of structure, some stuff that I do play. But yeah, it's fun to do this, And even when I was a little kid, 15, 16 years old, I had a 4-track, and a drum machine, and I would just do a drum beat and record rhythms on top of it, and then just like play over it. Ken Kramer, what's up, dude? Good to see you, buddy. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing good out there. All right, she said the two I sent were the orchestral minor and key. All right, what's the Long Road Home then? That whatever I heard, whatever that is. I remember listening to that. I was like, that sounded pretty good. I'll check the email out though. I'll have to listen to it. I know one of them was sounded like it was pretty much in the same key the whole time, which I kind of like. When it switches keys and I don't know when it's going to switch keys, that makes my job a little difficult. Let's see. All right, she said orchestral ballad. Kiri A. Lazon. Huh. What was the other email you sent me then? I don't remember. One thing I don't like about Google Mail is what is this junk? Weird. What the heck's the Long Road Home then? I don't even know. I thought that was what I got. Indy in the house. How you doing, Indy? Good to see you there. We'll figure it out. When we reach that bridge, we'll cross it, as my grandpa used to tell me. All right, now what is this song? I think this is the. Oh yeah. Let me make sure I know first. Okay, I like this song. All right, let's try this one. This is one that got that crazy solo at the end. All right, let's go with this. I think this is called Sacred, if I recall. Yeah. song there. That's a cool one. I like the chain. I like the ending. That's a fun ending. So much you can do there. There's a lot of room to play. Let's say that. That was 927. I didn't say 928. I think it was 928 from last year. Interestingly enough. What song was that? 928.24. Okay, here we go. What is this? Sound weird. I don't know. We'll give it a shot. What the heck, man? Anyway, a lot of comments. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate you. James said he likes going to Las Vegas, but he don't like losing money. I feel that, man. It's only, I don't know what else. There's probably a lot of sightseeing to do in Las Vegas, I'm sure. But you're still going to be expensive, no matter what you do. You definitely got to roll into Las Vegas with some money, even if you're not going to gamble. Donald James said, he, oh my God, I love that run. It gives me chills. Thank you, buddy. Juji's feeling that one. Thank you, Juji. James says sometimes he like to eat food. You got to have it, man. You got to eat every day, brother. Reference frame, thank you, bro. James Lara, thank you. Thank you so much. Donald James like, hot damn. There you go. Thank you, Indy. Stephen Ernie, thank you, buddy. Good to see you, Stephen. James Lara said, warm bed at night. Nice. You got to have that, too. And a nice blankie, man. Nice, warm blankie. Juju's like, real nice. Thank you. Thank you, Indy. Thank you, Stephen there. James, thank you, buddy. That's all me, buddy. Every song I play tonight is all me. I write everything. I've got like over 100 songs in here. It gets wild, man. James said, "Is it on your new CD?" It might be. Yeah, it could be. But yeah, we're far away from recording any new CDs. I'll be lucky if I can record a single. That's for sure. We're trying to get there. We're trying to get there. What time is it? 10:13. Yeah. We'll skip this one. I'm going to play Throne of Obsidian I wanted to play instead. I think we'll save that for another day there. We'll play Throne of Obsidian instead. All right. Looks like we got chat covered. Let's hit this throne. And see, I got a couple more after that. I don't even know what they are, so we're going to check them out. But Throne of Obsidian for sure is always fun for me, so let's try that. song. Wow. When you don't play it like a lot, you listen back and like, man, what was I thinking that day when I wrote that? Crazy. That's a fun one though. Oh, let's see. Thank you, James. Appreciate that, buddy. Judy said, what was that song called? The last one? Oh, shoot. I don't know. 0927? Wait, I don't know. Let me look. I don't even know what I played at this point. I believe it was this one. I think it was this one. Oh, Sacred. This one. This one, Juji. Yeah, that's called Sacred. My bad. I gotta write that down. A lot of these tracks in this one, I didn't write down the title. If there was an applicable title. So we'll write that down. Yeah, that last one was called Sacred. Let's see. Indy, thank you so much. Appreciate that. James said Christmas is expensive, but you got a credit card. There you go, man. Donald James says Throne of Obsidian, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got the shirt. You are right. Thank you, Indy. James says, Rick, one big hit and you're going to be a star. I don't know if you're going to want to tour the world. But I could do it again easily, man. It all comes down to money. All comes down to money, sadly. But if there's money, I can do it. The sad thing is I have a job that pays me quite a lot of money in a year. So it would have to cover that amount plus health insurance at least. We'll see if we get there. Reference, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Steven. Okay, Sacred, there you go. Yeah, I forgot. And here it says 0927. I forgot to change it. And he said two of my faves back to back. There you go. That's how we do it. Metal Market House says, have you named any songs? How many named songs have you composed so far? I don't know. Maybe 15 or less. Because some I just don't have a title for it. I can write the song like crazy, but I can't think of a title. And you think it's hard for me to write titles for my daily videos too. I got to think of a title for every day. I've come up with like probably 300 or plus. I don't know, 600 plus, maybe more. I come up with a title every day. That's somehow easier for me because when I'm editing my videos, I watch the clip, and I think of one word. One word will pop in my head about that clip, and I can make a title for it. Don said, Sluggy, what's up, dude? Good to see you, brother. Don said, I think it's a good idea to name song. It is, oh yeah. It helps, because then people know what song was that, and you can tell them it's this name. And they remember that name, So I mean, when I get to the point of like putting this stuff out, recording it and releasing it, they'll have names for sure. Mustafa, how you doing, buddy? I'm great, man. How you been today, man? Good to see you. All right, let's see. I got a couple more. Before we crank up the acoustic here. So let me see what the heck these are. 092124. That's another one I haven't played in a while. Let me see what this is. I don't remember what these are. This is an old song from last year. 092124. What is this? Whoa, why did I want to play this? All right, we'll blast off in outer space with this one. I think this is the 210 beat per minute song. So yeah, this ought to be wild. Okay, I got it. I think I remembered it. I think it's from E. The first whole part's in E, and then the next one's in B. The last part's in B. All right, let's give it a try. lot of fast going on there. I haven't played that in forever. That's crazy. That's crazy. I like that break in the middle. The actually like little harpsichord thing is fun. There's a little piece for the harpsichord club. Absolutely. What time is it? 10:28. Okay, I think we got the electrical part done. Hope you enjoyed that. That was pretty fast. That was pretty crazy. Jam was Sam in the house. He says, Rick, go check out my full instrument cover. Please give it a shout if you think it's worth it. All right, I'll check it out for sure, buddy. No problema, man. I haven't had time to do much of anything this week, but I remember you did tell me, was it an Iron Maiden song maybe? Or something. I remember you said, I remember you told me you did something, a cover or something. I'll go check it out for sure. Actually, let me open your page so I remember. I'll forget if I don't. Let me see. We'll go to Sam's channel right quick. Jan was saying he got a full band cover, Hollow Be Thy Name. That's what's up, man. I'm waiting in the cold cell when the bell begins to chime. That's a good one, man. I'll look forward to it. Mel Mark says, do you have one number 90210? I don't think so. No. I got 0921. I got 0928 last year. And then this year was 0906, 0913, and 0927. That was this year. So nope, no 09. Maybe next year. Maybe in 3010 we'll get it. Or wait, I guess it would be 2110. So if I'm still making songs in 2110, you best believe I'm going to try and make one on that day. Val said, Jenny Gar smiling somewhere. Armand, good to see you too, my friend. Thanks for stopping by tonight and hanging out. I appreciate it. Donald James says, the Mountain Dew is kicking in. That's right, man. I needed that Mountain Dew. Jude, you said this one that broke the metronome. A little bit. That's fast. That's 210 on that one. I don't know. That's out of control. A little too much. When it kicked in, I was like, oh, God, here we go. You can't mess with that one. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Reference. Val Kimber, appreciate you. Juji's like exploding fire. Yes. Really, Reference, he's feeling that one. Akeem Stream, he says, ignominious and pale solo, please. I don't even know what the hell that is, brother. But thanks for stopping by, man. Crow dropping super chat. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Good to see you tonight, man. Val said he is also a fan of Napoleon Dynamite. Gosh, I know, right? Pager offers use protection. That's right, man. Donald said, if it's like my face got blasted off, and then I was like shot from a can out into space. God dang, Rick, I know. Yeah, I forgot that one. I haven't played that one in eons, man. That's out of the control right there, that one, for sure. But yeah, 210 beats per minute, some ultra neoclassical rhythm going on. It's almost too much. Paid the queso, hello to you, buddy. Good to see you. All right, I guess it's time for we got 30 minutes left, so let's crank up the acoustic, and I'm out of here, man. I'm going back on the couch and chilling, and try and play Call of Duty some more. Cause that's pretty much all I've been doing. Call of Duty came out yesterday, so that didn't work out. So that's what I've been doing. A lot of Call of Duty. Because I love it. Ugh. Oh, I see what happened here. This cable got, what the? And you know, when the guitar case gets stuck underneath your cable. That's why it didn't work out. God, this thing. I feel like I'm an astronaut sometimes. I got these cables I got to plug in and stuff. Okay, there's that. And there's been a delay on the Ovation acoustic. It's taking longer than expected, so hopefully I'll have that sometime this week. That's dangerously close right there. One thing about FedEx, I don't like FedEx, man. I don't like any of them, actually. It's like they never tell you what's going on. When you have something being shipped, they never tell you nothing. All right, let's see. We got to figure this out because Juji sent me something. I swear to God, it was called The Long Walk Home. I never played that one. Let me load that up. Let me see what this Long Walk Home was. Import file. Because I remember listening to this. I was like, oh, this sounds cool. I think. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that's a video. Ooh, that's... Okay, that must not be it. All right, undo that. That was weird, man. What the frequent was that? Wow, it totally had like a video track. How do I remove that? Oh, remove track on it? Oh, that's bizarre. All right, hang tight, everybody. I probably shouldn't have opened that track. No. That was crazy. Yeah, I don't know what that was. We'll get it. Yeah, that was some crazy track right there. It was like a video. I swear to God, I listened to something that Juji gave me. I don't know. My mind's been everywhere else but here lately. I gotta reload my DAW here real quick. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I know what happened. My apologies to everyone for that. Very sorry. I forgot I had to reload my session here. Y'all can yell at me for that one. That was stupid. I didn't know that was gonna happen. All right, let's see. All right, let's add this. Let's go back to Juji's email then. We gotta download these songs. All right, we'll download that. Okay, here we go. Orchestral Ballad in A minor. I like the sound of that already. We're gonna grab that. That already sounds good. It's got a key. It tells me what key it's in and everything. This I like. Okay, and then we're going to, don't follow that. Okay, we got that ready. Got it. All right, where'd I go? All right, I'm ready. I'm going to see this chat. What's up? Dang it, Rick. All right, Donald Jones vote for Pedro. Reference now, ultra neoclassical. Rick is showing his erudition. That's right. Donald James knows the couch is calling. You know that, right, buddy? Okay, she says you just recently. Yeah, I don't know why I have it as a MP4. It says it's in a key of A minor, so we're gonna roll. Hopefully that's correct. We'll see how it goes. But this is one of Juji's jam sessions called Orchestral Ballad in A minor. Let's see how it do. I better kill this mic. I like when it's all in the same key. At least for these ones, because then I know what to do. I can predict it. When it goes in those different keys, that's what messes me up, man. That gets crazy. But there you go. That's Juji, one of Juji's songs right there. What was it called again? That was called Orchestral Ballad in A minor. That's that. Okay. There you go. Let's see. Pay the case with he's sorry for his bad English. It's not his first. That's okay, buddy. No problem, brother. No problem. John said he joined late. He has some stuff to do. No problem, dude. No problem, dude. Crow said, okay, that's true. Thank you, Juji. And we got a link to Juji. If you haven't subscribed to Juji already, make sure you do so. We'd appreciate it. James said, this is the first time seeing me play acoustic. There you go, buddy. Reference said that the notes are so clear, the guitar must be made of crystal. No, this is a beautiful guitar, dude. I mean, yeah, I've seen one person on, I watch a lot of guitar players on, Instagram and YouTube and all this stuff, whatever. Just like anybody else, we play guitar, we watch other guitar players too. And I found this one, a person named Eve Flack, who has basically this guitar. This is probably the same exact guitar. And I saw him playing it, and I was like, that sounds amazing, man. I want one of those. I would love to have one of those. And I asked, I was like, what is that exactly? I know I could see it's a Godin, but I don't know what model. And they told me, and I started looking. And thank God for the community here that helped me help fund a good portion of this one, because this is like, well, so like a $1,600 guitar normally. And I found an insane deal. Some guy on Reverb probably couldn't play it, or he bought it and it wasn't for him, whatever. And he was selling for like half a price of that, and it's not a scratch on this thing. So, and I was like, oh God, I don't have the money. And then we had a lot of people donating with super chats and stuff, and we got it, man. But yeah, it's a fun one. It's a nice guitar. Don said, it's a pleasure hearing this. This is improv. It is. Yeah, I never heard none of this stuff. Sometimes I can take a listen to it real quick, but yeah, most times I try and save it just to hear for the first time when we're playing it here. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Juji, for making these. I appreciate it. It saves me a lot of time. I don't have to write 2 songs a week. Juji said Rick makes it wicked nice. Thank you. James said it's getting cold up in his place. Man. Thank you, Indy. Appreciate that. Chris and us, what's up, dude? Good to see you, bro. All right, so Juji sent me some other stuff. She sent me another one here. Kiri Elation. Oh, she said she sent that. She said she sent that Long Road. I want to say I downloaded it for some reason. All right, it's an MP3 version. All right, we're just going to download this Long Road song next. See what up with that. Let's see. All right, there's that. Add the song. Long Road. I kind of want to say I heard a little bit. I was like, oh, this sounds good. This sounds real good. And I can't remember. Pretty soon, Juji gonna have as many songs as me. You got so many. All right, almost there. 9 seconds. We're importing the file now. Okay, we in there. All right, and this one looks a little longer. Wow, that looks. All right, we'll see what it does. I have no idea what key this in or what, but man, this looks like a long jam, Juji. Let's see what we got. All right, let's crank it up and see what we got here. That's it. All right. That's another crazy one right there. That went crazy. That was all over the place. But it's still in the same key. But very nice. Very, very good. Very good. Make sure my voice is on. Check, check, check. All right. That's a good one, Juji. Thanks again. We appreciate that. That was pretty heavy. Reference Train said guitar is made in Quebec. He just checked because Godin is a popular last name in Quebec. Nice, dude. I had no idea. Also, I found out that Uli John Roth uses these, or not this one, but he uses it's like a $3,000 one. It's like some concert encore or something crazy. And dang, yeah. And Uli's one of my favorite guitars. I said, okay, Uli uses it too. I'm getting me one of these. Drew said, probably just as well the Kiri song makes me cry this summer. Okay. Maybe next time. It sounds like Quebec, eh? There you go. Reference Frame is feeling that one. There you go, buddy. John said, gosh, my friend has to bug me when I'm trying to listen. I say, yeah, man, dang it. Juji said, epically beautiful. That was a good backing track. I enjoyed playing that one. Reference Frame, Crow, thank you. Donald James, thank you. Indy, thank you. Val Cameron's feeling that. Indy says, Jew and Rick, would you be okay to be clipping these? Yeah, go for it. I don't mind. I don't think I played anything bad over those. Everything was in key, so that was good. Reference, I need to clip this to watch it again. Yeah, after this show's over, give it about 20 minutes. The whole thing will be on replay. You can replay it all you want and clip anything you like, for sure. I don't mind. I don't recall me playing anything bad, at least, so that's all good. John said he can't access the live feed. He had the links in Messenger for Rick, and I reported one of them that I knew wasn't Rick. Now I'm able to participate. What? We see you in there, buddy. I'm not sure, man. You should be okay to type anything in here, man. You're definitely not blocked. I'm not sure what you're trying to do. I did find some weird fake Rick Renstrom account on Facebook. Didn't have anything on it, but I was like, that don't look right, man. Took all my stuff too. Took my profile picture, my background. I was like, that looks suspect. Yeah, I'm cool with that, Indy, for sure. Thank you, Indy. If you thought it was cool, good enough, then go for it. I don't recall myself making any terrible mistakes there, so that was good. Don J said, G's tracks are so good. I have my favorite, but they're all good. Oh yeah. And let's see. All right. Well, let's see what else we got. We got a couple. I'll see if I can find one of my jams here. One of my old jams. Let me think. Well, I saw one that I wanted to play. Maybe I'll play Live Forever. Cause that's a fun one to play. Where does it go? Oh, I had to not save stuff, so. What is this? Let me see what this is. Okay, I don't know what that is. That's that sound. Alright, there we go. Alright. Shoot, I remember what key it's in. Damn, what key is that in? Ah, shoot, man. I don't remember how to play this. That's terrible, isn't it? Let me see how this goes. G minor, or F minor, sorry. All right, we'll play this. All right, this will probably be the last song. It's 10:55, so this will probably get us right to the end. And then we'll say our goodbyes and all that kind of cool stuff. It's been lovely thus far, and I appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with me tonight. We'll end it with the acoustic version of Live Forever. So hope you enjoy that. Let's get it. That's a great, crazy song right there. Yeah. All right, there we go. All right, we are mic'd up. And thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out, listening to that. That's a really cool song. Thank you, Juji. Appreciate that. Evan said hearing aids are awesome. Still getting used to them, but rain sounds weird. That's good, man. As long as you can hear good, man, that's what's up. Yeah, I don't know if it's a hacked account. No one hacked my Facebook, but I've seen a fake account on Facebook. I was looking for some things, and I was like, I was like, what is this? And it had nothing on it, nothing on the page other than my picture, my profile picture, my background, and like Rick Renstrom had this picture, and it was like 2 posts. I was like, oh, this is sus. This is sus. So I was like, I don't know, I gotta report it or whatever. Juji says, man, I can't wait to meet the Ovation. Yeah, I think y'all like it. I love steel string too. You know, I love classical guitar, but I had a real nice Ovation back in the 90s. You know, of course, lost it to the pawn shop or something stupid, of course. And I played really nice. So I'm hoping this is similar or the same. But yeah, hopefully, and I'll post a video of it once I get it. I'll post a video of it to the community membership page. So if you're a member, we'll get you that. You'll get to see the. Well, I won't unbox it, but I'll plug it in and I'll crank it up for sure. Evan says, I think you guys are watching on YouTube post and not the one that can just scroll up and down. Yeah, so Dave has 2 different streams going at the same time. He's got a vertical stream and he's got a horizontal stream. And then what's even crazier is that the horizontal stream also makes a second vertical stream. So I was like, what? I was like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of cool. YouTube's allowing that now. I don't do it though. It's kind of I don't know, because the vertical stream is the thing that YouTube promotes. The horizontal stream, YouTube does not promote it, but it's nice to see, you know, a nice full screen. You know, if you're on your TV or whatever and see the whole picture, I get that, you know. But I won't do it. I will just do, you know, a Saturday horizontal stream, and then every other time it'll be vertical for me. Indy, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you so much. Crow, take care, buddy. Appreciate you there. Smoking with Drew, what's up? He said, I like the nylon string sound, man. Keep shredding. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Reference, for hanging out with us tonight, man. Much appreciated, dude. John said, exactly. That's what I was experiencing too. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to report it. What's up, Brody, man? How you doing, buddy? Hope you're feeling better, man. Yeah, man. Anti in the house. He said he got some spicy shredded chicken with that sharp cheddar over eggs, over med and olive oil, and that real cottage cheese. Not that phony stuff, that real cottage cheese. Drizzle with real honey and the dark chocolate bars and the almond bar. Dang, brother. Going crazy tonight. Don says most people are on their phones. Someone like me is on a computer. Yeah. I mean, I use my computer for the vertical streams as well, you know. But I use my phone as the camera, though. That's the only difference. I don't use my camera here. I don't use this camera. It's just angled different. I have it angled up high, so it gets this picture real nice. The horizontal version is real nice. But if I try and do a vertical, it's like really weird looking. But so it's easier for me to just use my phone camera for that, for the vertical ones. Brody said he feel like 2 more days and he's gonna be back, man. That's good to hear, buddy. I know being sick's terrible, man. Evan says the sound quality is different between the two. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because I think he's pumping it through something. But yeah, I can tell a difference on like these Saturday streams sound way better than my daily streams because YouTube is only allowing so much bandwidth for the vertical one, so it squashes the sound a little bit more. It still sounds good, but yeah, it squashes it a little bit. Bro, he said, I feel like you've been crushed by a truck. I felt that before, man. That's no good, dude. That's terrible, man. Don said, you're the best person to ask technical life. So yeah, if anyone had any questions, you want to switch, it takes a bit, man. It takes a little bit. If you have a Mac, it's even more problematic, as Brody and I found out. But we got it figured out, dang it. But if you got a PC and want to do like the way I do it, it's stupid easy, man. You can ask me on the Discord if you have any questions. Ask me on the Discord, and I can help get you set up for sure. Yeah, Brody been wanting to practice, but he just can't even do it because he's been so sick. I feel it, man. That's no good, dude. John said he's seeing me from a distance, not up close, as I'm used to. Tonight sucks for me, but I'll still love watching you. Sure, thanks, buddy. Yeah, this is a nicer look to it. I think the horizontal is great, but you can't grow a channel doing horizontal streaming. You can't do it anymore. You never could, honestly, because YouTube doesn't promote it. It's these horizontal things are like anywhere else, like Twitch or Kick or anything. It's a bring your own audience type of thing. So you can get lucky and some people show up, and then maybe if your subscribers might see. But I don't think I've ever gone over 30 some people on a Saturday, which is fine. I do Saturdays for a lot of different reasons, but I'm not worried about numbers on Saturday. I'm worried about quality, and just having a good time and chilling. That's how we do. Brody knows Macs are a pain in the behind. Yeah, man. Well, we got it figured out, man. I'll tell you what, man. I'm such a crazy IT network technology person. I gotta control the mouse, man. You let me control that mouse, and I got you. I'll get it fixed, man. I'll figure it out. But and Brody's was great. He tried, man. He was great listener and it was very well directed. I could say go try this, and click on that. He's doing that great. But it gets to a point, man. I gotta hold this mouse, man. I gotta move this thing, and I did. We got it covered. Brody said he ain't played like in 5 days, man. Oh, oof. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. I know how that goes. But I'll try 5 years, man. Don't ever try to not play for 5 years. It'll kill you. It'll take you months and months and months. And Anti does have the link to Brody. If anyone hasn't subscribed to Brody, by God, make sure you do so. I would appreciate that. John, no, I haven't got 73, man. No, buddy. I just hit 72. It's going to be a minute before we hit 73. But we're gonna keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing. But all right, y'all, I think just about 10 after 7. I want to thank each and every one of you for hanging out tonight. I truly do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow, Sunday night, November the 16th at 9 p.m., just like this time. And we'll have some good times there, of course. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, hey, John said not played in 5 days. Ouch, I don't know. Yeah, I can't go without playing maybe I can go without maybe a day or so. But yeah, any more than that, and then your fingers start to lose the calluses starting to soften up, man. You lose everything, man. It ain't no fun. But you'll be back, and you gotta work hard, man. Yeah, you missed a whole week, so we got to crank it up, man. Crank it up, double your efforts. But you'll do it, man. I know you got it in you once you're back in action. But yeah, just like Stardust says, good night, friends. We love you all so very much, and you're all appreciated more than you realize. It's the truth. But I hope you have a great rest of your evening and weekend. If we don't see you tomorrow, we'll see you next week sometime, I'm sure. But yeah, you know how we do around here. Stay safe, be good to each other, and take care of each other out there. Because that's all we got. You know what I'm saying? All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out, and we shall see you tomorrow night for another crazy shred. All right.